Hallelujah!
Welcome back to ADHD Whiskey. My name is Matt. Today is the 7th day of the 2022 Advent Calendar season. So far, we've been through 6 pours. We've had our ups and downs, but they've all been tasty little treats. And each and every day we do this, we're ticking and talking closer and closer to a very Merry Christmas. Speaking of ticking and talking, this video is sponsored by Original Grain. Original Grain makes super sleek, sweet watches like this Whiskey Barrel Espresso watch. And not only that, but they also have matching rings. Bing! Look at that! It's a matching ring. They're glorious and I feel so sexy. Not only do they look glorious, but they make me feel glorious. And if you want to get your hands on some Original Grain, or if you want to get some of their products for the loves of your lives, then you need to take advantage of the biggest sale they're running all season. Currently, 20% off of everything when you go to originalgrain.com/ADHD. Then use code ADHD at checkout. Another 10% on top of that. 30% off, but you better hurry because time's a ticking and you want to look slickin' one of these Original Grain watches. Not a huge fan of this style? That's okay. They have so many other watches made out of so many other things, like reclaimed guitars. Thank you, Original Grain, for working with the channel. So this is the last time you're going to hear this from me before the big day of December 25th. Click on my link in the description below, originalgrain.com/ADHD. Use code ADHD at checkout, 30% off your order. And just like that, it's time to get into the 7th pour of Christmas. On the 7th day of Christmas, my children gave to me the flu or possibly RSV. Guess who's feeling a bit under the weather? Me. It was bound to happen. It was bound to happen every year, no matter what. My children fight like 400 different bugs, and then I catch at least 3 or 4. When it comes to the Advent calendar and I feel like I'm under the weather, I just look at it like Michael Jordan's flu game. And I pretend like it's real, like he actually had the flu. And then I tell myself that I'm Michael Jordan, except for way shorter and fatter. Day 7. America. What is it like tasting whiskey while you're under the weather? Well, what it's kind of like is like tasting whiskey any other time, except for you feel less good. Do I need a pat on the back for going through with this? Absolutely. Do I need a slap on the bottom? For sure, maybe 6 or 7. Unless of course you're Tommy D. That would be like getting hit with a frying pan, and that would be punishment. Turning day 7 up to 11. So fast. So fast. And when it settles, we look. We look and we say things like this. This is a dark whiskey, and the legs are running rather runningly. It appears as though this whiskey is maybe not extra super young. There is some color to it. It's kind of like a dusty yellow warning light on a school bus. It's like, you know how the school bus drivers leave those lights on and you never know when they're going to turn the red lights on? The yellow lights are on for a mile and you're like, when's your stop? And they're like, we don't even know what we're doing with these yellow lights. When the yellow lights turn on, everybody gets confused because when are we going to stop? Nobody knows. Going in for a nose on this 7th day of Christmas. Ooh. Oh. That is 100% 70% a finished whiskey. Wow. What in the world is that? I feel like I've already been down this road where I thought something was a finished rye at first, then changed my mind. Then when I found out what it was, I wish I would have stuck on the rye train after I figured out what it was because it was a rye, and I changed my mind and thought it was a bourbon later on. So maybe I should just stick to what I think at first instead of second, third, and fourth guessing myself. But then again, what fun would that be? What fun would that be in the grand scheme of things? Not very much fun. I'm doing it again. I'm automatically doing it again where I'm thinking that it's a bourbon again. Come on, Porter. Definite blueberry muffin. Definite blueberry muffin on the nose. It's like an alcohol-heavy blueberry muffin. The more I smell it, the more I'm enjoying it, the more I'm liking it. It smells so good. It smells so good. I feel like the base layer of this whiskey is spice, but something on top of that base layer is super sweet and super nice. Could this be finished? Maybe. Possibly. Is it like a double oaked venture, or is it something finished in a different spirit's cask? That is one of the main questions I ask. Day 7 down the hatch. Cheers, everybody. What in the heck is that? Interesting. That is an interesting pour. That is north of 100 proof. Maybe not like extremely north of 100 proof, but north of 100 proof. I believe this is a rye. What in the world? Ooh, my tummy's not exactly loving that. My stomach is a little bit upset with the idea of me drinking whiskey right now, and it is rebelling. It's currently rebelling and actually doing some... I'm not trying to work. Anyway, what was I saying? Back to the nose, and it's some more rock candy. This is some nice, delicious rock candy. Some Jolly Rancher, maybe? Yeah, some definite green Jolly Rancher. Just some really good hard candy. Maybe like a little bit of a root beer barrel, possibly. That is good. I like this a lot. This is making me super happy. Although... my stomach very unhappy. Oh, it hurts my tummy. The fact that I really don't feel good and this tastes so good means that this must be really good. Boy, I don't like cutting these short. I don't like cutting them short, but I've got the chill bumps, I got the nauseations, I got the coughs, the cool sweats, feeling a little bit like this is probably time for me to wrap it up already. At first I thought it was a finished rye. The second sip, it tasted more like a straight rye than a finished rye. I'm going to guess this is a 95.5 MGP, roughly 5 or 6 years old, 115 proof, and it is very good. I give this a score tonight of, it's very good. It's a 7.9? It's a 7.9. I'm giving it a 7.9. I think it's very good. It's weird that I like it so much when I'm feeling this much like shit. So, on the 7th day of Advent, we were drinking. Oh. Well, couldn't be more wrong. This is the Clover Barrel Strength Tennessee Straight Bourbon Whiskey. Well, you could definitely say that whatever I just said, you can take with a block of salt. The Clover, it is 122.7 proof, 5-year, 1-month bourbon from Tennessee. Oh, that's going to do it for day number 7 of the Advent calendar. I'm going to have to shoot another video, probably a little bit under the weather. Hopefully by day 9, I'm feeling a little bit better. Hopefully going to be feeling a little better by day 9. If not, then son of a bitch. Thank you, Minnesota Whiskey Elite, David and Daniel, again for involving me with your calendar. I really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody out there, for watching the videos. Hit subscribe if you're not subscribed. Hit the thumbs up if you liked it. Hit the thumbs up if you didn't. My name is Matt. This is ADHD Whiskey. Like I always say, keep your head in the clouds, but your mind on doing whatever you gotta do to do it. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just feel like absolute garbage, but you're like, I just gotta have some whiskey for that, you know? I'm obligated, not obligated. I've made a, what do you call it? When you make a, I said I would do it, so we're doing it. Is it gonna be great? Probably not, but that's okay.